Dear student of Standard 9, Assalamu alaikum. Hope you are fine by the grace of Allah and staying at your home safely. Today, I will discuss Chapter 11, Lecture 2. Our chapter's name is The National Resource and the Economic System of Bangladesh. In the last class, I have discussed about what is resource, types of resource and sources of resources. Hope you all understand. Today I will discuss about the preservation of national resource and checking wastage. At first, what is preservation? Preservation means maintenance and supervision specially. We know that the personal asset of all the citizens and the collective asset of a country together from national resource. Collective asset includes those assets that are collectively owned by all the people, and the state-owned natural and produced resources are included too. So, the preservation of national resource means the preservation of both the personal asset and the collective asset together. Now, the preservation of private resources or personal resources. Preservation is the spatial protection or supervision of any object, goods, organization and property with care. The individual generally keeps his own assets such as money, land, property, gold, silver, furniture, ornaments, own factory and industry, vehicle, etc. with special care for his own interest. Not only that, they are much active to develop and increase those. Moreover, everybody supervises those items to check wastage of their own resources. They look after of asset, preventing the possibility of damaging any asset, replacing the asset damaged, etc. are included in the preservation responsibilities. The individual do not generally incur excess expenditure or misuse of his own asset or personal asset. He remains always aware for not spending excess of necessity. Now, the preservation of national resources. Roads, bridges, hospitals, schools and state-owned vehicles, that means car, train, ship, aeroplane, etc. and factory, organization or institution, office building, important installation, natural resource, land and resources inside and on the land such as forest, river, water body, mineral resources, etc. All these are included as collective asset. The state and people collectively own all such resources. The people use and enjoy this. The state ensures all the development and welfare of the people by using those resources in a planned way. So, all the citizens should especially be careful to preserve all such collective resources. Moreover, organizations or institutions in charge of their collective resources should perform their duties properly. Now, the actions to be taken to preserve and check wastage of national resources of Bangladesh. At first, attention should be given so that the arrangement that is taken by the state to preserve national resources is not hampered. We know that there are security guards for maintenance of bridges, important establishment, office building, etc. If those are found not secure, then proper authority has to be informed. Second, awareness should be enhanced so that none can harm those resources. If any such misdeed is found, the proper person or authority has to be informed. For example, cutting down trees illegally from preserved forest, hunting birds, beasts, etc. would be considered as the damage of national resources. Number 3, trying to keep the development and increasing of these resources. Number 4, remaining aware and active to check the misuse and wastage of the collective and the national resources such as water supply by the state agency, not to use electricity, gas, etc. without need and to be economical while enjoying. Number 5, if every citizen is aware and active performing respective duty to reserve those resources, it is not hard to preserve the national resource and wastage of all these items. For the preservation and supervision of all such resources, the responsibility and duties of authorized organizations are described clearly in the documents of the organizations concerned. The employees of the organization have to remain vigilant to perform all such duties properly. And lastly, number 7, to give necessary training to perform all such duties. So, dear students, now I will explain some basic key of economics, because these basic concepts are very important for you for your next lesson and for your next classes. At first, what is need? We know that man has manifold needs, such as he has need for food, shelter. He also needs proper education and to have good health. Moreover, to live directly or decently with recreation facility, disciplined and safe family, socially or social system also required. So, need is created from the insufficiency to meet unlimited demand. Man tries to fulfill demand and produce goods. So, we can tell that need means a requirement, necessary duty or obligation. Need is created from the insufficiency to meet unlimited demand. Now, want. In Bengali, in economics, it is called abhav. That means to feel a need or a desire for having any things or goods. It is said that every person has unlimited wants but limited resources. Economics is based on the assumption that only limited resources are available to us. Thus, people cannot have everything that want and must look for the most affordable alternatives. Wants are two types. Number 1, basic wants, that means those which stay with us from birth to death. That means food, shelter, medical, clothing, etc. We have 5 basic wants. Another one is that created wants, that is which is not really necessary for our basic existence. Here we can give example about our luxurious products, which are our created wants like AC, computer, car. Okay. Example, Ruma want a computer. That means Ruma has a desire to get a computer. Or I have one of a car. Now What is good in economics? In economics, goods are items that satisfy human wants and provide utility. For example, to a consumer making a purchase of a satisfying product. A good is an economic good if it is useful to people but scarce in relation to its demand, so that human effort is required to obtain it. Now, what is the difference between want and need? Wants are desire for goods, I have already told you, and services we would like to have but do not need. Many wants may seem like needs. Needs are special kind of want and refer to things we must have to survive, as food, water, shelter. Now, what is production? Production is the transformation of goods and resources from one condition to another. Example, this is a log, so we can transform this log into another form, that is the final production will be chair, table, furniture, etc. So this final product is called the final production. Now consumer, that means who are consumer? The person who consumes or takes benefit of any goods or services is called consumer. Now demand. What is demand? In Bengali it is called chahida. In economics, the demand refers to a consumer's desire to purchase goods and services. There are three conditions of being demand for a goods. If willingness to buy, that means I have a demand of a car, but I have the capacity for paying that goods. Okay, so and I have the willingness to buy that product. Second, willingness to pay a price for a specific good or service. That is, I demand a car, but I have the capacity for buying a car, but I don't have willingness to pay that much price for buying that goods or services. So for demand, obviously we have willingness to pay a price for a specific goods or services. And third, ability to pay. Okay, so for become demand a goods or product, obviously we have willingness to buy, willingness to pay a price for a specific good or service. But if I don't have or we don't have any ability to pay, so that means that is called, sorry, that is not called demand. Okay, that will be want but not demand. But when I will fulfill these three conditions for purchasing any goods or services, that time I can tell that that is demand. So dear student, today up to this, in the next class I will discuss more basic key of economics. So up to this, stay at your home safely.